Salmon is celebrated as a nutritious and delicious food choice, rich in omega-3 fatty acids, protein, and various essential nutrients. However, concerns about mercury contamination in seafood have led to questions about the safety of consuming salmon daily. In this comprehensive analysis, we will explore the relationship between salmon consumption, mercury exposure, and human health. By examining scientific research and expert opinions, we aim to provide clarity on whether it is safe to eat salmon every day in the context of mercury contamination. Mercury in seafood. Mercury is a naturally occurring element that can be found in the environment due to both natural processes and human activities such as industrial pollution. In aquatic ecosystems, mercury can accumulate in fish and other seafood through a process called bioaccumulation. Larger predatory fish such as shark, swordfish, and king mackerel tend to have higher levels of mercury due to their position in the food chain. However, salmon, particularly wild-caught salmon, generally contains lower levels of mercury compared to these larger predatory fish. Types of salmon and mercury levels. There are different types of salmon, including wild-caught salmon and farmed salmon, each with varying mercury levels. Wild-caught salmon, particularly species like sockeye, coho, and pink salmon, are generally considered to have lower mercury levels compared to farmed salmon. This is because wild-caught salmon feed on a natural diet and have shorter lifespans, resulting in less mercury accumulation. On the other hand, farmed salmon may have slightly higher mercury levels due to their diet and living conditions. Health benefits of salmon. Salmon is prized for its exceptional nutritional profile and numerous health benefits. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA, salmon is known to support heart health by reducing inflammation, lowering triglyceride levels, and improving overall cardiovascular function. Additionally, salmon is a good source of protein, vitamins, and minerals, making it a valuable addition to a balanced diet. The health benefits of salmon, including its positive effects on brain function, joint health, and immune function, are well documented and widely recognized. Mercury exposure and health risks. While the mercury levels in salmon are generally low compared to other types of fish, regular consumption of any seafood, including salmon, can contribute to mercury exposure over time. Mercury is a neurotoxin that can accumulate in the body, particularly in the nervous system, and may pose health risks, especially for vulnerable populations such as pregnant women, nursing mothers, and young children. High levels of mercury exposure have been linked to adverse effects on cognitive development, neurological function, and cardiovascular health. Guidelines for safe consumption. To minimize the risk of mercury exposure while still enjoying the health benefits of salmon, it is important to follow seafood consumption guidelines established by health authorities. Organizations such as the U.S. Food and Drug Administration (FDA) and the Environmental Protection Agency (EPA) provide recommendations on safe seafood consumption, particularly for vulnerable populations. These guidelines typically advise limiting consumption of high mercury fish and choosing lower mercury alternatives, including salmon. Balancing benefits and risks. When considering whether it is safe to eat salmon every day, it is essential to weigh the potential health benefits against the risks of mercury exposure. For most individuals, consuming salmon in moderation as part of a varied and balanced diet is unlikely to pose significant health risks. However, vulnerable populations, such as pregnant women, nursing mothers, and young children, may need to be more cautious about their seafood consumption and choose lower mercury options. Managing mercury exposure. There are several strategies that individuals can employ to minimize mercury exposure while still enjoying the health benefits of salmon. These include choosing wild-caught salmon over farmed salmon, opting for smaller fish species with lower mercury levels, and varying seafood choices to reduce overall mercury intake. Additionally, cooking methods such as grilling, baking, or broiling can help reduce mercury levels in fish. In conclusion, while concerns about mercury contamination in seafood are valid, the benefits of consuming salmon as part of a balanced diet generally outweigh the risks for most individuals. Salmon is a nutrient-dense food that offers numerous health benefits, and its moderate consumption is unlikely to result in harmful mercury exposure. By following seafood consumption guidelines and making informed choices about the types and quantities of seafood consumed, individuals can safely enjoy the health benefits of salmon while minimizing their exposure to mercury.